big as last year. How disappointing.
In return for shelter from the bitter cold.
This day, I'm not 100% sure if primer actually does anything. I always do my mascara first before anything else because I have pretty long natural lashes and I also have very full cheeks, so when I smile or just like talk, my eyelashes always touch here, and because of that I have a big problem with having like smudged under eyes, which I hate. So I always put the mascara first before everything, and I kind of hope that that makes it, gives it a little longer to dry down. This ASMR to you. I don't know, like any makeup tip for sort of like fox eyes or like any sort of like sultry eye makeup. I don't think it really works for me. I think my eyes are just very round and it always looks a little like disjointed and silly. I don't know. As you can tell, I don't really know what I'm doing. I'm not very good at makeup. I never was. I've never been good at like visual art forms. So I just go with the vibe. And if it's bad at the end, I just put on a shit ton of blush.
That's why I like funky ones, like blueberry vinyl, like. Fox, son, or gay daughter? Gator wine. Gatorade. Gator wine. Gator wine. Yeah. Youth of today.
He's cooked! He's cooked! Hi everyone, I hope you've all had a very Merry Christmas. I hope I'm not posting this video too late so that you're still in a semblance of Christmas spirit. I always try to drag the Christmas vibe for as long as possible because I think January and February can be such gloomy, drab months that just feel like nothingness, and I am so prone to like, you know, being influenced by the time of year and by the general vibes. I'm a very seasonal person, so to me January and February feel like very early gray morning. We have such little light here in Berlin, so it's really easy for my brain to just like attach itself to that feeling of drabness, of gloominess, of nothingness, and I try to fight that off with like holiday energy. If I am posting this very late, I think you can still join me in feeling jolly even if it is awful outside. As the song goes, the weather outside is frightful, but in here it's so delightful. I tried showing my Christmas gifts because when I was little I loved watching this type of video. I feel like I get very self-conscious of this stuff that I put out, especially on YouTube, because since it's long form content, I feel like I'm trying to make it a little nicer, a little more polished. But honestly, like the content I like watching is so silly and chill and just like some pretty girl sitting down and telling me about what's going on in her life and the things she likes. So why would I not just make that content as well? So welcome to Letty's Christmas haul. I don't get crazy gifts or anything. I think your early 20s are like, I don't get crazy gifts or anything. I don't know anyone who does in like their early 20s, you know? Also, I live in Germany and the only family I have here is my sister. So I spend my Christmases usually with her boyfriend's family. And while they're so nice and it's so nice being there, obviously they're not like my family are like super close to me and I'm not expecting them to give me any insane gift. But I actually got really nice gifts that I'm so happy about. So yeah, main attraction is this bad boy. Yeah. It's him, the one you've heard about, Skog. Oh my god, you guys have no idea how much I've wanted this goddamn IKEA bear. Like, genuinely yearned for him since before I moved to Germany, since before I had the possibility of an IKEA. I just love his design so much. First of all, he's enormous and he's so soft and he has this huge belly. I'm not even a fan of like body pillows or sleeping, hugging a plushie or anything because I'm a very rotisserie style sleeper. But he is so comfy. There's something so like ergonomic about him. I think it's the enormous belly because you can really sleep on it. Also, he's extraordinarily soft. Yeah, my boyfriend got me this bad boy and I was so happy. And I also got a sword from him, like just a straight up sword. It's actually like a replica of Enduro from Lord of the Rings, because our first date was a Lord of the Rings marathon. And I'm obsessed with it. I've always wanted a sword, and I just feel like Skog and a gigantic two-hander sword are things that represent me. Like those things in conjunction, he just gets me. Also, my boyfriend made me an advent calendar for December, so I got 24 little gifts, but I'm not going to show you all of those because like it's 24 little gifts. However, they included such things as these enormous sock slipper things, which are so nice, and this candle that I have on right now. Should probably not be holding fire this close to Skog. Oh, this one I want to show. My first advent calendar gift was actually a disposable film camera, and I still think this is like the best gift ever because it was on the 1st of December, so I got to take pictures of everything going on during the holidays on it. And when the year ends, I'll send it in to get developed and I'll have really cute pictures. I've left 12. That's enough for New Year's. It's so cute. Already here, I'll show you the gift I got myself. Because I love myself, I'm my best friend, and no one knows how to give me gifts like I do, so why wouldn't I? Look at her. Ooh. She's so beautiful. I feel like a lot of people are probably not that excited about this bag because it is very simple, very understated. It's not anything crazy, but I'm obsessed because I am a bit of chaotic girl. So before I need a house, I'm always like late and running and rushing, and I've always wanted to have one bag that I can have all the things I need and to just grab and leave the house. However, I hadn't yet found the bag, the one that I felt really like represented me, really went with all my outfits, could serve me in every way, was both cute and practical. All my bags were either super cute but too small, like my vintage embroidered bag that I love, but it doesn't even fit like my wallet in it. I really likes having a comfort book with me, so little bags don't really allow that if I'm having a long day. And then I had bigger bags that just weren't as cute. I mostly used my Longchamp Le Cuir as my daily bag, and I like her. I think she's really cute. I think the leather Longchamps are by far the cutest, but I think they really make me think of my mother. Like all my Longchamps were my mother's. I think they're a little bit more of a mature bag. Not that Longchamp is inherently super mature. Like they're very much a bag that I think we also connect to university because they're tote bags, so they fit your computer and everything. But to me, I associate them with my mother, and while I think the design is cute, it's not fun necessarily. The bag is brown, and brown is something that really fits into my wardrobe, but I am an all-white girly. I love wearing all white, so even though it never like necessarily aesthetically clashed with my outfits, it didn't conceptually fit into what I was trying to do, and she really does. I think she is sufficiently modern to go with my cuntier outfits, and also has like, she is vintage. So if she's necessarily vintage, I can't remember what year it's from. I looked at the reference code and everything. But this is like an older collection Coach bag. I really like Coach. I feel like people love shitting on like low-level luxury or mid-level. I don't know. How much does a Coach bag cost nowadays? But like, sometimes it's just genuinely very high quality, but doesn't have such an enormous price attached because the name isn't as prestigious, and I don't see what could possibly be wrong with that. I want to do a what's in my bag type video because I love those. I think they're so cute, and you can really tell what people's lives are from the tokens that they carry around. So now that I have my bag, I might do one of those. My sister and her boyfriend, he's basically my brother-in-law, I got these Uniqlo mittens that I had been wanting for so long. I've said a million times, I live somewhere cold. I keep commenting on it because it's still a shock to me every day that I actually live here now and I have to deal with the cold in my day-to-day life, not just on vacation. But yeah, my hands get really cold out there. Many have commented upon this, but the problem is I am a Gen Z addicted to my phone, and I can't tic-tac away on it with gloves on, especially not with mittens. However, these Uniqlo mittens, your fingers, they just come out. I love this because, oh my god, people always recommend the like gloves with the little hand feeling thing so that you can use your phone with gloves. I'm sorry, those never work. It's always a hassle. This is so much more useful. I'm sure the holes make it less practical in the cold, but I don't live in like Canada or something. Like, it's not that crazy cold. It's just a very like normal, annoying cold, but not insane cold. I actually love the cold, but it is annoying, I admit. Like, you know, it's like 5 degrees right now. It's not in the negatives. It does get to the negatives, but not that often, not for that long. Yeah, like winter's usually from like 0 to 7, and I feel like that's a very specific space of temperature for which to dress, and these bad boys are gonna help me with that. I love that like oatmeal color, and I love that they're mittens instead of gloves. I think that's so sweet. Oh my god, I love this. Also, I got from them truffle sauce. They match the mittens aesthetic wise. I mentioned that I got a sword. Like, isn't that crazy? I don't have the sword here because it's really big. Like, it's so heavy. Remember the poster for Return of the King? Do you remember how far up that hilt was? Like, that sword is almost as tall as me, so I haven't brought it from my boyfriend's house yet. I really love the gift my best friend Sophie got me. She got me Diptyque's Le Papier hair mist. I've been really wanting hair mist. I really like that she got me the hair mist instead of like just the regular perfume, even though I will eventually get the regular perfume. I really like that because I think it's more fun that it's hair mist, and I'm such a hair person. I do this when I pull out my hair. The smell of the products in them always like bloom into the air around me, and I'm really excited for that to happen with Le Papier. I wasn't 100% sure about this fragrance for a while. I think the first time I smelled it in store, it wasn't on my skin, it was on the little paper, and I genuinely was like, is this not just the smell of the paper? Like, I don't know what's going on here. But after smelling it on my skin, I have become obsessed. As that rice steam accord that is insane to me. It's so beautiful and also so like nostalgic and comfortable for me. Grew up in some way connected to Chinese culture, has a really like dear connection to the smell of rice. I'm sure other cultures as well, but that's just my case. It really smells like when you open the rice cooker and that steam comes out. It's so beautiful. It's like elegant and comfy in a really unexpected way, because when I think of like a comfy scent, I think of like a really warm gourmand with like vanilla or something really woody and what's the word for that? Not steamy, smoky, like Margiela's by the Fireplace or something like that. But the rice steam accord, it's comfy in such a special way, like just so nostalgic and beautiful and clean. And I love a clean scent. That's also interesting. I feel like a lot of clean scents just smell like cleaning products in a way. Like, I really like Blanche by Byredo, but I do sometimes think it's just like too clean. Almost. This is clean in a really interesting, elevated way, and that makes me very happy. And my mom just gave me rent. Just the best gift a girl can ask for. We've had a lovely Christmas, and I'll see you next video. I think this is the end of the video. see you in the next video. Bye. He looks like a cult member.